Well, there it is, man. Some of you have been asking me, is it possible for you to do a Final Fantasy X and 10.2 HD remaster? Upscale to 4K? I was like, sure, we'll do that, but we'll do it through the Xbox One S. Why? Because the Xbox One S has better upscale than your traditional TV. Granted, your TV will upscale. Those 8 million pixels will double the images 4 times, but the Xbox One already has a built-in 2160p 4K ability, and therefore it upscales better and smoother than your traditional TV. Now, granted, there's some TVs out there that are like $3,000, $4,000. Granted, they'll have much better upscale than the Xbox One S, but we're not talking about that. How many of you can go out there and spend $3,000, $4,000 on a TV? I don't freaking think so. So, we're talking about middle class. We're talking about people who can, within range, get the budget TV and enjoy Xbox One S. Sure, Phil Spencer will tell you, hey, don't buy my Xbox One. If you're super rich, go build yourself a high-end super rig PC. But how many people can do that? You know, right? So there you go. All right, let me just show you that this is upscaled to 4K. There it is. Now, that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's play this game. Alright, I zoomed a little bit more just so you guys can check it out. Here we go, Final Fantasy X. And right off the, right from the start, I can tell you it looks fantastic. Keep in mind, this is a remastered 1080p source version that's being upscaled to 4K. This is what I was telling people. When you have a game that's designed with native 1080p, when you have that source, that high quality source of 1080p, then the upscaled of 4 times of that imagery will look much better on the your 4K TV being upscaled. Granted, no one's saying this is a true native 4K. It's not a true native 4K, but it's pretty darn good. For an upscale. Remember, we're talking about the upscale, not the 4K. True 4K, I know how it looks. And I know the difference between a native 4K and the upscale. But this is pretty darn good. This is in-game engine. What you're seeing, it's an in-game engine. There's nothing here, that's different. You guys are seeing exactly what I'm seeing. And there is no lag. Believe me, if there was a lag, I would have told you. I mean, if there is a lag, I would tell you, guess what? Man, there's a lag. Don't play it like this. Don't do this. But there ain't. And we're talking a PlayStation 4 game, guys. We're talking a PlayStation 4 game. That's what we're talking here. It looks this good. There. And remember, we're talking about a PlayStation 2 game running on the upscale 4K. Granted, this is a remastered version. Here, let me also show you my controller. Here, so you know that there's no lag. I want to show you there's no lag. There. And I'll even do it like this. Hold on, I'll do it like that. Switch back and forth, back and forth. Let's go up the stairs. Here. Barely any lag. I don't know if you can, if there's any. And look how beautiful this game looks on the upscale, man. It's crazy. Just look at that detail, man. There, enjoy that detail. We're talking a game that's from PlayStation 2. Granted, it's remastered, but just look how beautiful it looks. And people say, well, what is the point of the upscale? The point is, if I was to play this on your traditional TV, you would see a bunch of jagged edges here. But there's barely any jagged edges on the Xbox One S Upscale. But I'm also using HDMI 2.0, and I'm also using my input. That's 2.0 input, 60 hertz, 4K input, and obviously gives you a much better quality. But also, guys, remember, calibration is the key. You cannot just simply plug in your Xbox One S to your HDMI input and expect the whole magic to do its tricks. You got to know how to calibrate your TV, man. Calibration is the key to achieving a really good quality. When you go to Best Buy, when you go to Magnolia, when you see these displays, these guys, when they filmed that movie, or when they filmed that demo, looking at the flowers or the nature or whatever, filming the nature, they calibrate the shit out of that thing. They do a color correction, they do all sorts of things, filters, to make that look good. But don't expect your TV to look that good when you plug in your movie or your video game console. You'll have to tweak that. You'll have to tweak the shit out of it, man. You'll have to like know how to calibrate it properly. Let's talk to this guy. And again, just to show you that it's running through the Xbox One S upscaled to 4K. Let's come closer here so we can see him and examine him. There.
So, is Ewan's father famous or something?
Just look how sharp it looks, man. Just look how sharp the game looks. This is a great remaster. Barely, I mean, there's like zero jagged edges, honestly. There's like no jagged edges on this game. Considering this is a PlayStation 2 game remastered, it looks fantastic. So I definitely put this game next to a Forza Horizon 3 and the Gears of War Ultimate, Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I definitely put this game next to those, and that's my purpose of doing this, man. That's my whole purpose of doing tests, is to let you guys know what I'm seeing, so that way you can show off your TV and your upscale and choose the right game to show off the upscale. You know. Just look how beautiful it looks, man. Yes, I know it's not a true native 4K, but it looks pretty darn good for an upscale. Come on. If this doesn't look good for an upscale, then I don't know. You know, maybe I'm blind. Maybe I'm blind.
It's nice. You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
There you go, guys. You know, that's Final Fantasy X. It looks fantastic, as I said it would be. You know,
My father. His
but
name is
hey, you know, what do I know, right? There you guys have it.